The experience we're trying to create at the Manor is trying to make people feel relaxed and sometimes just setting the right environment, with the right music, with the right tone, with the right flavors, experiencing the best food that we can cook for them. I'm using food cultures throughout the world and try to marriage it into a European style of cooking. So we try to follow a natural form, not to manipulate vegetables or ingredients too much and try and enhance those natural flavors more than anything. There's definitely an ethical and sustainable reason what we're trying to do here for sure. All of our food waste, we're composting, sending to soil, and then working with a farmer, Igor, collecting food waste and trying to enrich farmers' soils.
Our aim is to reduce waste from restaurant kitchen and to produce great produce back to the kitchens using their own waste.
This is how we make food waste soil into soil for plants. The metabolic activity of microorganisms creates heat, 60-70 degrees Celsius, and slowly 6-8 weeks this turns into soil. It's a bit stinky, but the smell will disappear.
We've basically given a load of seeds and he'd plant throughout the year and plan for the year ahead. So it's a completely different way of working. This is just straight out the ground picked and we're using it straight away. The freshness and then also the nutrients are all stored inside. We'll hopefully always have something coming through from the fields straight to our doorstep.
We're growing courgettes, turnips, kale, kohlrabi, all sorts of herbs. Oh, up here we have some oregano for you to harvest and
amazing.
Some chive flowers.
So the importance of treating the produce from the beginning all the way until the customer receives it. So massively important from when you receive it to chilling it down, getting to the right temperature for storage, and then obviously during the preparation. Precision is so important these days in terms of the appliances that we rely on. Protein can be undercooked at 2 degrees or overcooked at 2 or 3 degrees higher. The proudest achievement at the Manor for sure is creating jobs for everyone, creating a sense of achievements or a goal for everyone to move forward in life. The advice I give to aspiring chefs would be to keep things simple, work closely with suppliers, and work with the imperfections in all produce. I'm Dean Parker, head chef at the Manor. This dish from my menu is great for summer barbecues at home. So this is a trombetta courgette. We just cut about 2 centimeters thick and then we brine it in olive brine. For the pesto, we've toasted off some pumpkin seeds, blended them with dashi and preserved lemon. For the pesto green courgettes, which we peel, you can wrap pack it for 2 hours, otherwise just brine it the night before. We simply just wrap pack at the restaurant as it keeps things fresher, it doesn't oxidize, and it absorbs the brine quicker. The insides which we trim out, we char and use on the plate, just dice into 1/2 centimeter dice. For the pesto, you just take the outside skin off the preserved lemon, and we're going to blend it with a little bit of dashi, olive oil. And then once that's smooth, we'll add the pumpkin seeds and toss it. Just get some basil, which has just been picked, and then mix that through the pesto. And just cut it into the same sort of size that you cut your courgettes. If you find that the pesto is a little bit dry, you can always just let it down with a bit of olive brine. For the olive cheeks, you'd use 3 cheeks per plate, and then from all the leftovers, you can just simply pick that off and use that for your olive juice, which you just blend with olive oil. Okay, so these are Grozina courgettes, quite small, so we just peel them off just so the brine will be absorbed into the vegetable. If you don't have a vat machine at home, you can simply just brine them overnight. We torch the courgettes just to give it a bit of a smoky flavour. For plating, just simply season it with a little bit of olive oil, place the courgette down. We've got some of those marinated trombetta courgettes, just a couple of discs per plate. The olive juice, which is just simply olives blended with a little bit of dashi and olive oil, and then the pesto, which is your toasted pumpkin seeds, a little bit of preserved lemon and chopped basil through it, and then your olive cheeks. If you had any fresh herbs from the garden, you can dress them with a little bit of that just to freshen up the plate, but we serve it just like that.